Welcome to Friendship Field on the campus of Northern Kentucky University. It's a rubber match between NKU and Wright State here on Sunday afternoon, here on Senior Day in Highland Heights. NKU won the first game of the series in a thriller 12-11 in walk-off fashion thanks to a walk-off three-run homer from Landon Springmeyer in the ninth. Yesterday, it was all Wright State, 18-6, the final in 8 innings. And here this afternoon, the series up for grabs. I'm Ben Burdette. Thank you so much for tuning in this afternoon. Last home game of the year for the Norse, capping off their last league game of the year as well. The E.J. Miramontes on the mound for the Norse. Opposing Cooper Gilkerson for Wright State. The 9 for the Norse, leading off Pierce Bowerly, hitting second Jake Pollock, third Josh Williams, batting cleanup Marcus Harrison, fifth Ethan Thomas, batting sixth Mark Nowak, seventh Landon Springmeyer, eighth Hunter Friedberg, and ninth Alex Brazier. Back here at Friendship Field, just about ready for action. E.J. Miramontes to start for the Norse this afternoon. Miramontes, a 5.6 ERA, making his 13th start of the year. Team leader in innings pitched through the only complete game for the Norse this year. He has 44 strikeouts in 53 innings, walking just 20. The lineup he will face for the Raiders, leading off at second base, Hunter Warren. In center field, batting second, Andrew Duncan. Hitting third at first base is Keegan Holmstrom. Batting cleanup in left field is J.B. Peltier. Hitting fifth in right field, Cy Turner. Hitting sixth at shortstop is Braden Bloomquist. Seventh, the DH Gus Gregory. Eighth, the catcher Zach Butler. And ninth, the third baseman Patrick Foltz. Again, the 9 for the Raiders: Warren, Duncan, Holmstrom, Peltier, Turner, Bloomquist, Gregory, Butler, and Foltz. They've been close to perfect. 1-2. Fastball hits a left. Friedberg has it read, though, and that's out number 1. Warren hit it hard, but Friedberg was right there to put it away. And there's one down in the first.
How about for the Raiders? The center fielder, number 14, Andrew Duncan.
Andrew Duncan stands in now. He was removed from the game yesterday after running in full speed to the center field wall. The Wright State lead probably had something to do with that. but was visibly shaken up out there for a little bit. Back in the lineup this afternoon. First pitch to him is a fastball, misses high, 1-0. One 0 misses down and in. 2-0 on Duncan. Duncan has been an electric factory for Wright State this year. He leads the nation in triples. He has 8 of them. He's hitting .359. 2-0. Breaking ball on the inside corner, 2-1. Also has 17 stolen bases, only been caught twice. 2-1. High fastball, he goes after it. Swings and misses. That's strike 2. It's 2-2. Miramontes comes set. Kicks and delivers the 2-2. Fastball hit hard down the line to left. That's a fair ball rolling all the way to the wall. Duncan turns first, heads for second. He'll stay right there with a 1-out double. Duncan got another inside pitch, turned on it, kept it fair down the left field line, and has himself a 1-out 2-bagger, and that'll bring up Holmstrom. 72, an OPS up over 900. He digs in here in a lefty-lefty matchup against DJ Miramontes. Bowerly plays shallow at third. First one for Miramontes. It's popped up. Behind the plate, Pollock over to get it, and right in front of the Wright State dugout, it hits off the roof. There's a little overhang over the wall by maybe a foot or so on the field of play, and that's exactly where that ball hit. Pollock thought he had a beat on it, but it lands foul. It's 0-1. Miramontes steps off. Brazier had snuck in for a potential pickoff there. Duncan, as we mentioned, a real threat to run. 17 stolen bases on the year. Bowerly playing shallow and close to the bag at third. 0-1 to Holmstrom. Golfed out to center field. Nowak charging hard. He dives. He can't make the play. Oh, he did make the play. Throw back to second. They got a double play. What a play by Mark Nowak. That ball sinking fast. Charging in. Made the dive, made the catch. Initially, I thought he might have not been able to come up with it, but he did. Duncan was far off the second base bag, and he's doubled up. So a minimum faced inning for EJ Miramontes and a 0 for Wright State in the first. Norse coming to bat in the bottom half. It's Bowerly, Pollock, and Williams after this. Bottom of the first here in Highland Heights, it'll be Pierce Bowerly to lead it off for the Norse as they oppose Cooper Gilkerson. Gilkerson making his first start of the year, 16th appearance overall, his first to start the game at a 3.86 ERA, 25 and 2/3 innings. He struck out 23 and walked 10. So certainly a tough customer this afternoon for the Norse. Gilkerson versus Bowerly to start the first. His first delivery inside, ball one on Bowerly. Bowerly led off the game yesterday with a absolute smash of a line drive home run over the left field wall. That was off of Chet Lax, who's enjoying an excellent year for Wright State. 1-0. Another inside miss for Gilkerson. It's 2-0 on Bowerly. Bowerly also was hit by a pitch yesterday to extend his team lead. He's been hit 25 times this year. It's unbelievable. 2-0. That one misses down and away. Gilkerson falls behind 3-0 here to the first batter of the game, Bowerly. Rio is in there for a strike. Three one. Bowerly swings, pops it foul out of play. Count will go full. Found Pierce. Bowerly 298 on the year. Payoff from Gilkerson misses high, ball 4. Pierce Bowerly. A leadoff walk. He's on base at a 446 clip coming into today. It's what he does best. And he's on again. For the Norse's biggest bopper, Jake Pollock leads the Horizon League in just about everything, hitting-wise. And you got to think he will certainly be receiving votes for Horizon League Player of the Year. 2 more hits yesterday for Pollock. First one to him. Takes a strike. Batting average is up to 355 for Jake Pollock. 0-1. He swings, hits it on the ground through the 5-6 hole. A base hit. Jake Pollock just keeps on swinging it. That's a knock for Pollock, and the first 2 on for the Norse here in the first. To bring up Josh Williams, who has homered in both games this series so far. It was a 3-run shot in the first inning on Friday. And an absolute line drive laser out of here to right yesterday. He's got his home run total up to 10 on the year. And certainly who the Norse want to have at the plate in this situation. Norse trying to make the first punch here this afternoon. First one to Williams. He takes a ball off the outside corner. One 0. Down and away. It's 2-0. Norse wearing their gold uniforms today. The white pants. Great uniform rotation the Norse have. 2-0. He swings, fouls it away behind the plate. 2-1. Two one from Gilkerson. Williams swings, tips it foul straight back into the net. Gilkerson works it back to 2-2. Williams hitting .321, an OPS of .980. Here's the 2-2 from Gilkerson. Leaves it outside. A fastball misses glove side. or arm side, I should say. Counts full 3-2. Went full on Bowerly. Goes full on Williams here. Payoff pitch to Josh Williams. He takes it outside, ball 4, and the bases are loaded with nobody out for Marcus Harrison. Gilkerson will get a mound visit here from his catcher, Zach Butler. 2 walks and a single so far. Only reason he didn't walk Pollock is because he swung at the second pitch. Grounded it into left for a base hit. Command has not been sharp for Gilkerson. He's been pretty relatively stingy with walks on the year, just 10 in his 25 innings. So here is Marcus Harrison, 349 bat, with the bases loaded. First pitch to him, lined into center field for a base hit. Harrison wastes no time. 1 run will score. Here comes Pollock from second. He will score. Throw to third is late. Harrison advances to second on the throw to third. It's a 2-run single for Harrison. Runners on second and third for the Norse. They lead 2-0. So forget the command woes from Gilkerson. Harrison goes after the very first pitch. And drives in RBIs number 43 and 44. So he continues to creep up towards Williams and Pollock for the team lead in RBIs. Here comes Ethan Thomas now. Still 2 in scoring position for the North. Still nobody out. First one to Thomas is a strike on the outside corner, 0-1. Thomas hits it hard to third, gets through, right through the 5-hole. The third baseman Foltz. It'll score another run as Williams crosses. It's a reach for Thomas. It's 3-0 NKU. It's going to be scored an error on Foltz, so no RBI, but the Norse will take the run. They have 3 with nobody out, and now runners on the corners. Now Gilkerson getting the mound visit. The entire infield converging now. The first 5 have reached for the Norse, and 3 have scored. Mark Nowak up next for the Norse. Gilkerson's going to stay in. Again, Wright State just now getting a lefty warming in the bullpen. Some very light throwing going on down there, down the left field line. See if Nowak can't keep the line moving here. Nowak, sophomore, local product, went to Cooper High School in Union, Kentucky. First pitch to him is a miss down and away on a fastball. Just pulled it arm side, glove side. I don't know why I'm getting those mixed up. One-0. Nowak takes same spot. It was a breaking ball that time. Down and away. Mark. Nowak, 291 batter, having a good sophomore year. Plays excellent defense. 2-0. Takes it high. It's 3-0. Nowak, great defender out in center field, has 20 stolen bases as well. Became the first NKU player in their D1 history to steal 4 bases in a game. Did that against Bellarmine earlier in the year. 3-0. He taken all the way. It's a strike. 3-1. Mark. 3-1 on the way. Nowak swings, fouls it straight back into the net. It's another full count here for Gilkerson. Been a laborious first inning for Gilkerson. Doesn't have any outs to show for it just yet. Payoff pitch to Nowak first. A quick pickoff. Thomas dives back in there safely. Wright State threw over a lot with Thomas on first base yesterday. Which is kind of strange. Thomas is just 1 for 2 on stolen bases this year. Here's a payoff to Nowak. And it's inside ball 4. It's a fastball that just missed the edge. And my goodness, it is a nightmare out there for Gilkerson.
Now batting with an order. Number 36, Landon Springmeyer.
So the first 6 have reached now for the Norse. You have 3 walks, 2 hits, and an error. And here's Landon Springmeyer, the hero in game 1. Walk-off 3-run homer. Had 6 RBIs in that game on Friday. Takes a first pitch ball down from Gilkerson. Well, no. Springmeyer, just a little check swing foul ball. I think it might have been in the zone. It's 1-1.
Pitcher's on, make play 1.
1-1. Springmeyer goes down and gets it. Hits it foul side right field line. And it's going to fall out of play. Over there by the NKU bullpen. Lots of foul territory down the lines here. Runners back to their bases. The bases are loaded still. It's 1-2. Cooper Gilkerson comes set and delivers to Landon Springmeyer. Springmeyer hits it in the air. Same spot. This one more playable, though, for Wright State. Falling fast and can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. So Springmeyer, a couple breaks there. As the right fielder, Cy Turner, had a long way to go. Just couldn't quite get there. So pretty good at bat put together here by Springmeyer. Second baseman Warren playing on the shortstop side of the bag. Lots of room on the right side. 1-2. Springmeyer taps it in front of the plate. Gilkerson off the mound. Tries to shovel home for the force, and he does. Good play by Cooper Gilkerson as they cut down Harrison at the plate. Springmeyer will reach, but there's 1 down in the inning. Gilkerson kind of awkward coming off the mound, but still able to pick it up and flip it backhanded to his catcher, Butler, just before the diving Harrison could get his hand on home plate. And there's 1 out here in the bottom of the first. Bases remain loaded, and it's Hunter Friedberg stepping in for the Norse.
Next play 1, Hunter. Here we go now.
Friedberg made the first play of the game out in left field. Here he fouls it off to the left side.
Top half, now top half.
Friedberg from Lakewood, California, redshirt sophomore. Played at San Diego. 0-1. Hits it in the air to left. Playable. Tagging up at third is Thomas. He's coming home. No, he fakes. Throw home is a strong one. And there's 2 outs here in the first.
Now batting for the North.
Peltier did a good job to get rid of that ball quickly. Here comes Alex Brazier, shortstop for the Norse. Batting average just at .245, but he's been a major run producer for the Norse. Hit his 8th home run of the year yesterday. Here he is with the bases loaded. Big spot for Brazier. First one to him. Swing and a miss. Breaking ball diving below the zone. Springmeyer on first. Nowak on second and Thomas on third for the Norse. 0-1 to Brazier. Breaking ball chopped just foul on the outside of the third base line. It's 0-2 is another breaking ball there from Gilkerson. All things considered, this would be quite the escape from Cooper Gilkerson if he gets Brazier here. Out goes. 0-2 to Brazier. Is in there, strike three, and Cooper Gilkerson dances out of trouble. The Norse had bases loaded, nobody out. They didn't score, but before that, they scored three. Three spot in the first inning for the Norse. They take advantage of major command woes by Cooper Gilkerson, highlighted by a two-run single from Marcus Harrison. The Norse will be playing from in front as we head to the second on the Northerner. Second inning of work for EJ Miramontes. It was a minimum faced first for EJ. Got the leadoff hitter Warren to line out to left. It was a double from Andrew Duncan, but then Keegan Holmstrom hit into a spectacular double play thanks to Mark Nowak making a diving catch in center field and throwing back to second to double up Duncan. So the cleanup hitter, JB Peltier, will lead off for the Raiders. Got a pitch comm problem, it looks like. Oh, pitch clock violation. Wow. You open your eyes. Lots of barking coming from the NKU dugout here. Yeah, it's going to be a pitch clock violation. Norse dugout not happy at all. So counts 1-0. First delivery from Miramontes is in for a strike. It's 1-1. One. Fastball high misses from Miramontes. It's 2-1. Peltier 288 on the year. Does have 9 homers, tied for the team lead. 2-1. Swings, dribbles one right in front of the plate, right back to Miramontes. He picks it up, throws over to first to retire Peltier. Soft ground ball out for out number 1.
Invited the Raiders, the right fielder number 32, Cy Turner.
Here's Cy Turner, the other co-leader in home runs on this Wright State team with 9. Left-handed hitter, lefty-lefty matchup here for Miramontes. His first pitch is turned on foul by Turner. Lines it down the right field line. Oh, 1. Tried to go front door with the breaking ball. Caught a ball off the inside edge. Infield pretty straight up here against Turner. 1-1. Breaking ball misses high and away. Bowerly will back up at third. 2-1 to Turner. Breaking ball just barely nicked back foul into the net. 2-2.
Found me, Jay.
Pitch clock running down here on Miramontes again. Comes set with 3. Homeward with the 2-2 and a swing and a miss. Side. Turner is down on strikes. First of the afternoon for Miramontes. And there are 2 down here in the second.
How about it for the Raiders? The shortstop number 2 and Franklin Bloomquist.
Braden Bloomquist steps in. Another lefty for Wright State. Takes a breaking ball strike for Miramontes. A 1. Fastball misses down. Bloomquist 270 batter. OPS just under 800. 1-1. Hits it on the ground. A second. Harrison is up with it. Throws across to retire Bloomquist. And what a welcome sight that is. The Norse hang a 0 after scoring 3 in the first. And EJ Miramontes has still faced the minimum through 2. Norse back to bat in the bottom half. All 9 Norse came to the plates in the first inning. It'll be the top of the order to begin the second. Against the Wright State pitcher, Cooper Gilkerson, still in there, was on the ropes big time in the first inning. Gave up 3 runs, and the Norse had bases loaded with nobody out. Gilkerson able to dance out of it to keep it at just 3. But it'll be the exact same situation to start the second. Pierce Bowerly led off the game with a walk. At bat number 2 sees a first pitch strike from Gilkerson. It's a laborious first inning for Gilkerson, 45 pitches. As he faced all 9, Norse delivers a ball low and away, 1-1. Bowerly hits it on the ground. Second baseman over in the shift has to throw it across in a hurry, and they just do get Bowerly. The shift works that time for Wright State as Warren had to backhand that ball, already playing on the shortstop side of the bag. Threw a little bit low, but the first baseman Holmstrom able to dig it out. And there's one away here in the first. Here comes Jake Pollock. Grounded a single in his first at-bat. Takes a ball down in the dirt here, 1-0. Jake. Hasn't been as much slugging for Pollock yet in this series, but definitely a ton of hits. 1-0. He swings, hits it to short. Up with it is Bloomquist over across the diamond to get Pollock. And that's 2 quick outs here for the Norse, as Gilkerson seems to have settled in.
Now batting for going third right fielder, number 29, Josh Williams.
Here comes Josh Williams now. Base is empty. Takes a ball away. One-0. Taken outside, 2-0. Williams walked his first time up. Another arm side miss from Gilkerson to make it 3-0. Rio in there for a strike. Three one is down for ball 4. So after retiring the first 2 in the Norse order quickly, 5-pitch walk to Josh Williams with 2 outs, and now Marcus Harrison will step in. 2 RBI knock, his first at bat in the first inning. Went after the first pitch. There goes Williams from first, and he got a really, really good jump, and he's going to have it easily. Bit of a sneak attack there from Williams, who does run a little bit more than you might think. It's his 9th steal of the year in 11 tries. Pitch was a ball, so runner in scoring position, 1-0 here to Harrison. He swings, fouls it away, right side. On 1 from Gilkerson is on the outside corner with the fastball. It's 1-2. Rangers, Marcus. One two to Harrison. Breaking ball misses the zone. Harrison let that one go as he was trying to drop it in the top quadrant of the zone, but missed. It's 2-2. Harrison hits it into right field. That's a base hit. Ball's hit hard. They're going to send Williams from third. Throw home is cut off. And a clutch 2-out RBI for Marcus Harrison. He's got 3 on the afternoon, and the Norse have a 4-0 lead. Gilkerson retires the first 2 quickly. Then you get a 2-out walk, a stolen base, and a clutch RBI single from Harrison, who's now 2 for 2. And that looks like it's going to be the end of the day for Cooper Gilkerson. After an inning and 2/3, gave up an unearned run in the first from an error. But the command not crisp for Gilkerson this afternoon. And we'll tell you about the new Wright State pitcher after this. The new Wright State pitcher is Brody Pape. He's a true freshman left-hander from Akron, Ohio. Went to Avon High School. He's been really good this year. It's his 10th appearance, all coming out of the bullpen. A 2.63 ERA. Just 13 and 2/3 innings, 12 strikeouts to 8 walks. Going to need a little bit more length out of him here this afternoon, you would think. There's 2 outs here in the second. Marcus Harrison on second base, and Ethan Thomas will be due up for the Norse.
Everybody moving on to first baseman, number 7, Ethan Thomas.
So Ethan Thomas stands in. He's really kind of turned his season around. It's a 304 batting average on the year, but since the calendar turned to April, he's been on an absolute tear. The graduate of Utah, originally from Hawaii, a well-traveled Norse first baseman. Faces the lefty Pape. There goes Harrison on the first pitch. Pitch missed inside. Harrison down to second. Throw is just late. And Marcus Harrison slides in with his 12th steal of the year in 14 tries. And just like that, the Norse have another in scoring position. It's exactly what they did with Williams. See if Thomas can't cash him in. Harrison runs on the young lefty. 1-0. Thomas, a big swing, fouls it off right side. One to Thomas. Misses inside. Thomas had to jump out of the way of that. Two one to Thomas. He takes it inside. 3-1. Mark Nowak on deck for the North should we get there. Papai has fallen behind Ethan Thomas 3-1 here. The delivery. Breaking ball misses down and it actually hit Thomas in the foot. So Thomas is on. Command for Papai, not exactly crisp to begin his outing.
Flag.
First one to Mark Nowak is a strike, inside corner at the knees. A 1 to Nowak, same spot, called a strike. It's 0-2 quickly. Pape jumps ahead. Oh, 2 from Pape to Nowak. Misses well outside, arm side for Pape. Oh, balk called on Pape. Wow. Pape stepped off and called a balk by the first base umpire. That's going to give Harrison third base and Thomas second. So big opportunity now for Nowak. The count's 1-2. Pape delivers in the dirt, 2-2. This at bat just became a whole lot bigger for Mark Nowak. Norris really trying to separate themselves here in the second inning. Nowak readjust his protective equipment on his hand. 2-2 from Pape to Nowak. Foul tip, strike 3. Nowak down on strikes. Pape works around the hit by pitch and the balk, strands the inherited runner, and ends the second inning. But another RBI knock for Marcus Harrison makes the lead 4-0 for the Norse as we head to the third here on the Northerner. Miramontes will face the latter third of this Wright State order to begin the third inning. Through 2 innings on just 24 pitches for Miramontes, he'll take on Gus Gregory. First pitch to the lefty is a breaking ball that misses up. Gregory's had a big series. 296 for the year, 5 homers, 2 of them coming in this series. 1-0 for Miramontes. Swing and a foul off the foot of Gregory. Ouch. He paces up and down the first baseline in a little bit of pain. It's a changeup from Miramontes right on his hands. One. Missed up with the fastball, 2-1. 2-1 to Gus Gregory. Is a swing and a foul back. Miramontes works it back to 2-2. Two to the lefty Gregory. That's just served out to right, and it's going to get down in front of Josh Williams. That's an unbelievable swing by Gregory. A breaking ball away, maybe even out of the zone, but it was up enough to where it could get extended and just kind of flip it over the second baseman Harrison into right field for a leadoff knock. It's going to bring up the catcher, Zach Butler. Just a 241 hitter. Gregory leads off first. He will run. Doesn't this time. It's called a strike from Miramontes. Wright State likes to run. 103 stolen base attempts. It's about 2 a game. Gregory is 8 for 11 in steals this year. Oh, 1 to Butler. Misses down and in. This is a Wright State team that you probably can't keep down for too long, no matter how good your pitching is. Just a offensive machine. Team batting average of 293. Here's the 1-1. Ooh, borderline miss for Miramontes. Would have liked that. Two one to Butler. He swings, pops it up on the infield. Third baseman Bowerly called off by Brazier, and Brazier makes the catch. Butler pops out to the shortstop Brazier, and there's one down here in the third.
Now batting for the Raiders, the third baseman, number 7, Patrick Fulton.
Here's the 9-hole hitter, Patrick Fultz. First one to him. He yanked a little outside by Miramontes. Fultz, third baseman, had a costly error there in the first inning. Let a run score. Just had a ground ball go right between his legs. This is a tough infield here at NKU. All turf, plays very fast, takes some interesting bounces from time to time. 1-0 to Fultz. Front door breaking ball misses off the inside corner. Another one that the Norse fans would have liked, and I'm sure EJ would have liked. It'll be a pickoff look back to Gregory at first. He's back standing. Top of the order waits on deck unless Miramontes can coax a ground ball here from Fultz. 2-0. Misses high. It's 3-0. Miramontes pretty stingy with walks. 20 walks in 55 1/3 this year. 3-0. Taking all the way as Fultz, it's called a strike. It's 3-1.
Still not swinging. Let's go get him.
Lefty-lefty matchup. 3-1 to Fultz. Breaking ball, outside corner, called a strike. He runs it full.
Down him. Not swinging. Let's go get him.
Payoff pitch from Miramontes. Is smacked down the left right field line. That's a base hit. Rounding second, heading for third is Gus Gregory. He'll be there. It's a single for Patrick Fultz, and Wright State has runners on the corners with one out. Went back to the breaking ball on the payoff, just left it over the plate.
Raiders for second baseman number 12, Hunter Warren.
That'll bring up the top of the order now. This is where it can get a little dangerous. Norse have a 4-run cushion. And Miramontes still just a ground ball away here. Morin lined out hard to Friedberg in left field his first time up. First one to him. Swinging and tapping it foul in front of the Wright State dugout. It's 0-1. Electric Andrew Duncan. First one to him. Fultz had a rough time stealing bases. He's 1 for 5. He's been thrown out 80% of the time. 1-0 pitch to Duncan, called a strike on the inside corner. 1-1. Duncan hits it. Looks like Miramontes will get a visit here from pitching coach. Miramontes back on the rubber after the visit. His first delivery here to Keegan Holmstrom is popped up. Chasing after it, it'll land foul. Geez, that one landed right in the stands. That doesn't happen a lot here. Not a ton of room for the ball to land over here, but it did. Just behind the screen. Count is 0-1. Norse digging in the bottom of the third. Landon Springmeyer to lead it off against Brody Pape, the freshman left-hander. Came in relief of Cooper Gilkerson with 2 outs in the second. Hit a batter and then balked. Was still able to get out of it without allowing the inherited runner to score. As 1-0 to Springmeyer. Misses. It's 2-0. Playing on the shortstop side. 3-1. Springmeyer kills it out to left. Back toward the wall. And it's going to get over the wall, Landon Springmeyer. Another home run in this series. He went down and got it from Brody Pape and just snuck it over the left field wall. Springmeyer stays hot and sends out his 6th of the year. The Norse get the run right back. A leadoff homer to begin the third. It's 5-1.
Now batting for the Norse, left fielder, number 19, Hunter Friedberg. That's bad, Hunter.
Hunter Friedberg will dig in from the left side. He shows bunt, gets it down, drags it with him. It's a great bunt. Off the mound, Pape throws, not in time. It's a bunt hit for Hunter Friedberg. He couldn't have done that any better. Wow.
Now batting for the Norse, shortstop, number 5.
Fraser, a big swing and a miss. 1-1. 1-1 to Brazier, leaves it in the dirt.
Now batting for the Norse, the third baseman, number 25, Terrence Bauer.
Looks like we're going to get another pitching change. Out to the bullpen, out of the dugout, the Wright State manager. Another lefty in the Wright State bullpen warming, and he's going to get the call. It's going to be the end of the day for Brody Pape. Gave up a home run to Landon Springmeyer to begin the inning, responsible for the runners on first and third. Another pitching change here at NKU. Norse leading at 5-1, looking for more in the third. Wright State will go to another freshman lefty. For the second time in the series, we will see Michael Zielinski. One of a couple pitchers on this Wright State team that is not a PO. Also has played a bit of outfield this year for the Raiders. But Zielinski, this is his 19th appearance, all coming out of the bullpen. He has a 5.63 ERA. 23 strikeouts in 24 innings. Has walked 18 in 24 innings. Like 2 righties. You do have Williams, a lefty that would be in the hole at this point. Barely Water. I mean, there is absolutely nothing on the right there. I mean, there is absolutely nothing. I mean, Braylon Bloomquist went out, went headlong for a dive. He was the only one that had a chance. Payoff pitch from Zielinski is a high fastball that Thomas leaves for ball 4. So Springmeyer homered his last at-bat, which led off the third. Only the fourth inning, but this could really be somewhat of a knockout blow here. I mean, Wright State can score in bunches, but already a 6-run lead, threatening for more. Springmeyer shows bunt, gets it down. It's a good one. Catcher Butler out to get it, spins and throws out Springmeyer at first, but the sacrifice complete. Both runners move up. Second and third now with one out. It's a good play from Zach Butler, the catcher, to retire Springmeyer, but the North and Jay Castaneda back to the bump. Field comes and makes the catch. It's going to be a sac fly, but the Norse will take the out, as I don't think Peter Crewman's the new left fielder. I'm not sure he saw that ball. I mean, Nowak went an eternity to get that ball.
Somebody for the Raiders, the left fielder, number 8, JP Peltoon.
So one out here in the fifth. The score is now 7-3. Runners on second and third. And a first pitch strike from Gannon Wentz to JP Peltier. The one. Missed down and away.
Strategy.
1-1 to Peltier. He swings, fouls it off right side. Now it's 1-2 on JP Peltier. Gannon Wentz delivers. Gets away from Pollock, runner coming from third, and Pollock goes down to a slide but can't pick it up in time to make a throw home. And a run will score on a wild pitch. Hunter Warren crosses from third. That's not ideal. So 3 runs in on the inning. Nowak back, and he'll watch it go. Unbelievable. It's a game-tying 3-run home run for Cy Turner. Second for the force out, and the inning is mercifully over. 7-run score, game-tying 3-run home run by Cy Turner. Go-ahead RBI single from Patrick Fultz. NKU is down 8-7. Halfway home here in Highland Heights. To the bottom of the fifth we go. And now it'll be Josh Williams. But no throw. And Williams has his third steal of the day. So it was a swing and a miss from Harrison. The count is 2-2. But now just a base hit can tie this game up again. Zielinski home with the 2-2. Harrison fists it right back to Zielinski. I mean, hit that ball directly off of his hands. It goes as a ground out as Zielinski throws him out. And the Norse strand the 2-out walk. Back-to-back zeros for NKU after scoring in each of the first 3 innings. Let's just see if they can hang a 0 with their pitching staff after giving up 7 in the 5th. We head to the 6th. NKU down 8-7.
The Raiders just interfered number 14.
Jared Tiki out for the 5, 6, and 7 in the NKU order here in the 6th. Thomas Nowak and Springmeyer against Michael Zielinski, who's offered really nice length for Wright State. Took the ball when they were down 7-1. After they took the lead, hung a 0 in the bottom of the 5th. And is on to face the middle of the NKU order. The lefty comes set, delivers the first pitch to Thomas, who swings and smokes it to left. Is it high enough? It is! It's a game-tying home run for Ethan Thomas on the first pitch of the 6th. Not wasting any time. And we are knotted up at 8 on the big swing from Thomas, his 8th homer of the year.
Bring on, Mark. Now batting for the Norse, the center fielder, number 5, Mark Nowak.
It's the second leadoff homer in an inning today for the Norse. Springmeyer did it in the 3rd. Norse looking for a whole lot more here with Nowak's pitch. It's 0-1. Leaves it down and away. It's 1-1.
Pitcher's down, you good now?
1-1. Nowak check swing foul ball down the first base line. 1-2 to Nowak. He swings, pops it foul, first base, left field line, or right field line out of play. By Peltier, an excellent hitter as well, so we'll take it. Wright State manager out to ask. I guess this is reviewable. I'm not sure how they would be able to overturn this with the aware camera system here at Friendship Field. Looks like they're just going to talk about it for right now. Maybe the Wright State manager is asking if he leaned into it, in which case, obviously not reviewable. They would have to come up with that on their own, the umpires. So just in front of the pitcher's mound, the three converge. Oh, they're going to challenge it. So I guess they're challenging the hit by pitch. I have no idea how you could possibly overturn that here. As expected, the call in the field was upheld. It's a hit by pitch. Pollock has first. Upheld. It's a hit by pitch. Pollock has first. The bases are loaded. Peyton in this NKU bullpen as they now carry a lead into the seventh inning. Stout faces Cy Turner to begin the inning, who tied the game up his last time with a 3-run homer to center. Made the game 7-7 at that time. 0-1. Or 1-0, I should say. Missed inside from Stout. Count is 2-0 on Cy Turner.
We're getting Gabe pound zone. Nick swinging. We're looking.
2-0. Turner hits it high and deep to left. Williams back for it. Turns and watches it go. Cy Turner has done it again. His 11th of the year, his second today.
winning, Gabe. Keep winning.
Another 0-2 home from Stout. Down and away on a breaking ball. It's 1-2. A 1-2 home to Butler. Same pitch. Breaking ball down and away. Taken for ball 2.
Go get him right here.
Two. Same pitch. And we've gone 0-2 to 3-2.
Let's go get him.
Payoff. Fastball. Oh my goodness. That way up and in. He swung and fouled it off.
Good job, Gabe. Keep pounding. Make him swing it. Let your defense work.
Payoff from Stout again. That's another inside fastball, and it hit him. Tried to go back to the same pitch and just let it leak a little bit arm side. And after a long AB for Zach Butler, he'll be on first with a bruise.
Get him, Gabe.
Here's Patrick Fultz. RBI single his last time. A 9-hole hitter. Responsible for both Wright State errors today. First pitch to him. High fastball misses from Stout.
Get him, Gabe. Pound him. Let your defense work.
And now Pollock will head out to the mound here. Talk with his righty.
Huh? Okay. I'll make him right next to now. Like on
Pollock back behind the plate. 1-0 count. So Fultz, it's another fastball that misses up and away. It's 2-0.
Keep pounding.
2-0 from Stout. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
That's it. Make him swing that bat.
2-1. Down and missed. 3-1. Top of the order looming on deck with Hunter Warren. It's 3-1 to the 9-hole hitter Patrick Fultz. 1 in on the inning for Wright State on a game-tying homer from Cy Turner. 3-1 from Stout. A fastball up and away, misses ball 4.
For second base, the number 12. That's not. Hey, left side, eat it up. Here we go now. Step on the bag, infield.
2 on, 2 out here for Hunter Warren. Gabe Stout trying to dance out of trouble here in the 7th. Delivers a first pitch ball below the zone.
Go get him, Gabe.
One 0. Fastball hit on the ground. Going to be a tough play. Brazier keeps it on the infield, but he has no play. It's an infield single for Hunter Warren. Brazier saved a run by keeping it on the infield, but now big trouble. Bases are loaded for Andrew Duncan.
Raiders, the center fielder, number 14, Duncan.
2 outs, Stout still just a pitch away. Wright State has been so good at capitalizing on opportunities. They have maybe their toolsiest player up to bat right now, and Andrew Duncan. Nowhere to put him. Takes a ball well outside from Stout.
Come on, Gabe, go get him.
1-0. Duncan takes a strike on the inside.
Nice pitch. Go get him, Gabe. Step on the bag, infield.
1-1. Duncan hits it sharply to second. Tough hop. Harrison keeps it in front. Throws to first in time. Excellent job by Marcus Harrison to stay in front of that ball. It was going to take a short hop in front of him. He had to kind of knock it down with his chest and pick it up and throw out Duncan, who runs extremely well. And he got him by a half of a step. Gabe Stout strands the bases loaded. Cy Turner ties it up with a homer, but the Norse have it tied 9-9, heading to the bottom of the 7th. We're back after this. Michael Belo back out to the bump for the Raiders. Belo's 1-0, misses high to Harrison. Marcus jumps ahead 2-0.
Way ahead.
2-0. Harrison takes a breaking ball strike. Bottom of the zone.
Your pitch only now.
2-1 from Belo. Harrison swings, hits it on the ground. Good stop at third. Throw across is off the bag. Tag applied by Holmstrom. And Harrison is out. Well, Patrick Fultz has had a hard time at third, but made that one. Made the tough one. Ranging to his left. Throw was a bit offline, but close enough for Holmstrom to still be able to complete the putout. Harrison's out number 1. Here comes Ethan Thomas, who wasted no time in his last at-bat, homering on the first pitch to deep left. Here he faces Belo for the first time. First pitch is a strike, bottom third. Oh, 1 misses way behind over Thomas's head on a breaking ball. Had to get that bat down. Thomas holds the bat very high. Had to get it down to avoid a potential foul ball there. It's 1-1. Breaking ball down and away, 2-1 on Thomas.
Playing catch Dakota. Your pitch only.
2-1. Just inside on Thomas.
Your pitch only. Stay in your zone.
3-1. Thomas thought about swinging, but a breaking ball curls into the zone. 3-1 breaking ball there for Michael Belo to run the count full.
Stay in your zone now. Out of the zero into the spin.
Payoff to Thomas. Spikes it, ball 4. Thomas works the walk. 1 out base runner for NKU, the go-ahead run here in the 7th, and it's Mark Nowak to dig in again.
The center fielder, number 5, Mark Nowak. Hey, working, Mark, working.
Belo's first delivery to Nowak is another bad glove side miss. Down.
Hey, make it throw one, Mark. Make it throw one.
Yeah, Zach Butler's going to take a stroll to the mound, the Wright State catcher. Belo is yanking a lot right now. Butler back behind the plate. Belo gets the sign, comes set at the belt, ready to deliver the 1-0 to Mark Nowak. Quick look back at first. Again, really worried about Thomas all series. Thomas has maybe a 2-foot lead over there. Now it takes a little bigger one. 1-0 to Nowak. Shows bunt, gets it down. A good bunt, but it's going to just go foul. Man, it was hugging the line. He deadened it perfectly. Just didn't quite keep it fair. And it's going to be 1-1.
Mark.
One and one. Nowak shows bunt again, and he gets it down. It's got to be a foul ball, right? Heard it hit off of something after it hit his bat. Must have been. Either way, it's a foul ball. It's going to be 1-2.
Stay in your zone. You go find yours.
Surely the bunt won't be on here. 1-2. We'll see. Belo comes set. Home with the 1-2 to Nowak. Has a fastball just off the outside corner. Very calm take there from Mark Nowak on a close pitch. Two-two. Nowak hits it on the ground to third. Another diving play by Fultz. Gets up and throws to second for one. Patrick Fultz. A couple really nice plays here in the 7th. Wow. He had no chance at a double play, so Nowak reaches. But the tying run cut down at second. Nowak, or the go-ahead run, I should say, cut down And now Landon Springmeyer comes up in another clutch situation. He's been pretty good at these this weekend. Check back on Nowak. Now Nowak, representing the go-ahead run, has 20 stolen bases this year. So be sure to keep a close eye on him. We'll see here with 2 outs if Nowak is in motion. First one from Belo, another check back on Nowak. First one coming to Springmeyer. Breaking ball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Another quick check on Nowak. He's back in there. Tag that time. A little bit closer, but he's in there.
Hey, find yours now. See, that was there. See, spin.
0-1 Springmeyer. No, Springmeyer hits it deep left. Deep! Off the wall. Nowak was running with the pitch. He comes around third, and Nowak is going to score. Oh, big collision at second base as Springmeyer slides in. But Landon Springmeyer has done it again. Another clutch go-ahead RBI to give the Norse a 10-9 lead. With Peter Krumens due up, it's going to be a pitching change here for the Raiders. Michael Belo has given up the lead. Another late inning go-ahead RBI for Landon Springmeyer this weekend. The Norse have a 10-9 lead and a insurance run on second base. A new righty coming in for Wright State to face Peter Krumens for the moment. And we'll see if it'll be Krumens or someone else. Super Ashby, he pitched in this game yesterday. He is a real funky delivery. Almost underhand. He'll be in to try to get the last out of the 7th here for Wright State after this. Cooper Ashby, 12 innings pitched on the year. 10 strikeouts, but 10 walks as well for Ashby. He's going to face Peter Crumens here with 2 outs and a big tack-on run for NKU leading off second, Landon Springmeyer. First one from Ashby, fouled off by Crumens. It's a submarine delivery from Ashby. Lots of downward sinking action on his fastball. 0-1. Misses high with that sinking.
See that with the knee. Here we go now.
1-2 pitch to Crumens. Another foul ball. Off the pitches in the zone here. Another 1-2 coming. Takes it inside, ball 2.
Working.
2-2. Crumens leaves it high. It's full on him.
We're pitcher zone. Here we go now.
Trying to keep it right there for his second inning of work. His first pitch misses up and away to Keegan Holmstrom. Wright State first baseman leading off the inning. 1-1 misses arm side down and away.
Okay.
Payoff. Chopped high in the air, right back over the head of Stout. And that's going to be an infield in front of the plate. And it's going to bring up J.P. Peltier, left fielder. First one to Peltier. Popped up.
Found the game. Start 2 north.
Nowak tracking it back, and it's gone. A line drive, go-ahead home run to 38. He extends his team lead. And NKU, swing and a miss, strike 3. Good bounce back for Stout. There's one down here in the 8th. Stout. Fastball chopped. Thomas on a slide, makes the stop, flips to the covering Stout for the out. Good job by Ethan Thomas. On a hard hit chopper, had to go to a slide, and a great job by Stout to get over to cover to get the speedy Bloomquist by a step, and there's 1-0. High fastball misses up.
Okay.
We're getting good. You got last 3 times. I'm swinging.
2-0. Ooh, or rather Gregory fouls it hard off of his. Counts 2-1 on Gus Gregory. Stout delivers a fastball on the outside corner for a strike. It's 2-2.
Hey, go get him, guys. Go get him.
Another 2-2 from Stout. Chopped foul first base side. Gregory stays alive. To Gregory. High fastball. Gregory takes. Count runs full.
Go get him. Not going to swing.
Payoff pitch coming from Stout is down and in, ball 4. 2-out walk to Gus Gregory.
Go get him, good.
The one to Butler. Misses away, gets away from Pollock toward the backstop, and Gus Gregory will move up to second. One to Butler. Base runners here. Leaves with runners on first and second. Lang's 22nd overall appearance is ERA of 7.6 for Lang. Pitched in yesterday's ball.
Travel along is one day here and the next day gone. Sometimes the day, sometimes the day, sometimes you're back to the world I'm about it.
The third baseman. North's dugout wanted it. 2-1.
Like the 3.5.
After 4 innings. 7 runs in the 5th for Wright State to give them an 8-7 lead. They've been going back and forth ever since. First pitch strike from Tanis Lang to Hunter Warren.
Go get him, Tanner.
It'll be 9-1-2 in NKU's order in the bottom half.
Throw your pitch.
Alex Brazier will lead it off in the 8th.
Throw your pitch.
Alex Brazier will lead it off in the 8th.
That's my TP.
North still to any Cooper Ashby outing as if he can command the strike zone.
They make a post strike now.
Top of the order now with Pierce Bowerly. Led off yesterday's ball game with a home run. Here sees Ashby, takes a strike on a sinking fast. On the inside corner to Bowerly. Had a base hit in his first at bat this afternoon. Ashby comes set and delivers. Pollock hits it off. He'll get 2, 3, and 4 in this Wright State order. Holmstrom shows bunt on the first pitch, gets past the pitcher, off to the third base side. That bunt went right over the side of the mound. It was actually fielded by Harrison, but by that time, Holmstrom had already reached first. Cleanup hitter J.P. Peltier hit a go-ahead 2. 1-0 to Peltier. Fastball off the out.
Let's start 2 North.
Single infield, single walk has loaded the bases, and here comes Dizzy Payton out of the NKU dugout. appearance. 15th out of the bullpen. Nowhere to put Turner here. North's already down by 2. Nowhere to put Turner here. North's already down by 2. Two one to Turner. Jammed over the second base. They'll go for 1, and they'll throw to third, a chance at 2. Oh, he's safe. It was just a fisting pop over second base. Marcus Harrison picked it up, stepped on second base for 1, tried to throw to third where it would have become a tag play. Tag was applied by Bound. Scores on the play. It's 13-10 no matter what. And it'll be a challenge here for the Norse. All on the field upheld at third base. Left-handed hitting Bloomquist, left-handed pitcher Gill. 1-1. Inside again on a fastball. That 1-1. Inside again on a fastball that time. 2-1. Guy double for Braylon. It's a 5 spot in the 9th for Wright State to make it 17-10. Pitched 3 times today.
Man all day.
0-2 in the dirt. 1-2.
Keep pounding.
1-2 from Gill is down and in. 2-2. 9th. Extend there for the Norse. They scored 5 in the 9th to walk it off on just barely. 0-1 on Williams. 0-2 to Williams. Hit.
Go, just like BP. Here we go. How about it for the Norse? The second baseman, number 2.
Let's see now. First time the Norse have hit a ball well off of Ashby. If those come.
Stay back and drive it. Base knock.
2-1 on the way to Harrison. To Ethan Thomas, who has homered this afternoon. Led off the 6th.
Wait all down.
Rio to Thomas, taken all the way. It's a strike. Base runners are what the Norse need, and it looks like that day. Paplanis came in, hung a few zeros. He'll be tasked with getting the last 2 outs here in this one for the Raiders. He inherits runners on first and second. And Mark Nowak due up for NKU. 21 strikeouts. He had 0-1 to Nowak, way up and in. Wright State does have another righty warming behind Paplanis, I guess in a worst-case scenario. One to Nowak. Almost a carbon copy foul ball, the first pitch of the at-bat. It's 1-2 to Mark Nowak. Turner back.
Now batting for the North.
Here's Landon Springmeyer, runners on the corners, last ninth. Scoring position for Springmeyer here. Springmeyer pops it up.
Base hit. Let's go now.
Strike. One, two to Springmeyer. Fouled away, right side out of play. Meyer hits it the other way. First baseman has it. Flips to Paplanis, who's covering, and that's the final out. Wright State beats NKU on this Sunday afternoon. The final score 17-3. To see what they're doing, they lost the first two games of the weekend to Youngstown State, oddly enough. The Norse have now tied them in the stand. Much for tuning in.